Maybe we are supposed to meet one wrong person before we meet the right one. So when they finally arrive, we are truly grateful for the gift we have been given. Maybe it's true that we don't know what we have lost until we lose it, but it is also true that we don't know what we're missing until it arrives. Maybe the happiest people don't have the best of everything, but make the best of everything that comes their way. Maybe the best kind of people of love is the kind where you sit on the sofa together, not saying a word, and walk away feeling like that was the best conversation you ever had. Maybe once in a lifetime you find someone who not only touches your heart, but also your soul. Someone who loves you for who you are and not who you could be. Maybe the art of true love is not about finding the perfect person, but about seeing an imperfect person perfectly.
You have escorted Laura here today. Are you willing to give her hand to Mark in the knowledge that he will be a kind and loving husband and take good care of her throughout their married life?
Yes, I am.
Thank you. Laura and Mark are here to formally pledge their love, to be united in marriage. Marriage, in this country, is the union of two people voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others.
Words will never be enough to tell you, Laura, how much I love and cherish you. I will be forever eternally grateful to you for coming into my life, and I promise to always stand by your side in the good times and the bad. You're my best friend, my soulmate, my person. I am completely and utterly yours, and I promise to love and respect you.
From the moment I first met you, you always showed me just how much you loved me every single day. I love you, and I promise to share with you the amazing person I see when I look at you every single day of our lives together. I promise to be the person you can always count on through the good and the bad times, and I promise to love you as my soulmate and my best friend for the rest of our lives together.
Your marriage is a celebration of the love you have for each other, a partnership of tenderness and compassion, and is based on mutual trust and respect. When two people pledge to love and care for each other in marriage, they create an identity unique to themselves, which binds them closer than any spoken or written word. You have made the declarations that are required by law and made a solemn, binding contract with each other in the presence of your witnesses, family and friends. It gives me great pleasure to tell you that from this time forward, you are husband and wife. Mark, you may kiss the bride.
Keep it clean, Mark. Keep it clean. Go.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the new Mr Mrs Kisz.
Mark and Laura, today you took some really serious vows. What was here for better for worse. These are not just words, they're total commitments of yourself. Remember, when you feel afraid, when you've lost your way, when you're all alone, and when you're far from home, when you're down and out, when your hope's run out, and when you need a friend, love is the answer. Like the world, shine on all of us. You guys love it. Great. Thank you ever so much for listening to me, wishing you peace and happiness. You dream. Thank you.
Mark and I were introduced when we were babies. Our parents met at baby classes. They then inspired to put us in the same schools, then in all the school clubs and all the parent classes and all of the childcare. So we didn't really have a choice, really. Whether we wanted to or not, we were kind of bonded so early on. So this forced friendship, and it was forced, has continued for 35 years. And I'm absolutely buzzing to be here as best man. So thanks very much for inviting me. Mark really wanted to be a footballer. He was absolutely determined. So we played football in his front room with Shirley watching through her pink fingers as we were playing around Rawlins. And then she took her outside, so we played outside, and then until Paul realised that Mark had set the goal in front of his roses that he'd been waiting all year to bloom. And then we played in the street until Mark wanted to spray 30-yard passes over all the neighbours' cars. So we went one time we went camping, and Mark said, I'm in charge of... No, it's true, we got witnesses. We have witnesses. Mark was in charge of the tents. And so we drove that way, and Mark indeed turned up with the tents. Mark didn't turn up with the pole. Absolutely. So the evening ended with Mark and 6 before he gets to know each other a little bit better in a one-man tent. So when he called me and told me that he met someone, a lady called Laura, and that she was immediately someone that he was head over heels in love with and he wanted to marry. I was so excited to meet him, and I was having a day up with him. When he talks about it, and obviously we heard about it today, he absolutely head over heels with Laura. So it really, being here today really means a lot to see best mate like that, so thank you. He's raised a lovely young man in Alfie, and it's lovely to see him totally prepared for the challenge of taking on a high-profile role. So some parting tips for you, Laura, just to make your life a little bit easier. I mean, as we say this today, Mark inhales his food, so always drinks manual. Chelsea won't always win. So have beer in the fridge. And we all know he's hyperactive, but it's not easy to manage when it's got a little bit heavy in the morning. I'll leave that all you. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's what he's done. They've got some crazy glasses, and it's the new Mr Mrs Kisz.
Louise is the most dynamic personality you've ever met. She has got the biggest heart you'll ever meet in your life, and I am proud to say that she's my mother-in-law, and I know through just things like think about it, I know if I need her at any moment she'll be there. Jeremy, he is if you ever want to piss up, he's the one.
Good for something.
No, jokes aside, he's probably one of the hardest working people I've ever met in my life. This guy will work for his family, come rain, sunshine, whatever, snow, he'll be out there and he'll be on those trees like a monkey, getting like ropes everywhere, he will be on there, he doesn't care about the weather. He has always provided his family, and I feel privileged again that I'm part of this family. I'm proud to be part of James, Jack, Charlie. And the one thing that I've always taken from Mum and Dad, that is my P's and Q's. I'm massive on politeness, and you know what, politeness gets you far in life, and they've always been on me for that. And my mum is like the most genuine woman you ever meet, and she has literally lives for her kids. That's what Louise and my mum have in common. They will live for their children, and they don't care who they trump over. But I know now that her and Laura, they've got a great relationship. When I first met Laura, I'd never seen such a beautiful, stunning woman in my life. and just look at her tonight. So I just, on that note, I'd like to raise your glasses and give her a round of applause after a sweet. Yeah, you look absolutely amazing today, and I love boxing, which you failed to mention. But I'm literally say I looked at her and I thought I'm a bantamweight and she's a heavyweight. When I met her, she stood there in an amazing, cheap Metropolitan police uniform, as we all know is love. And I thought to myself, who is that? And we both locked eyes, and I just knew from that day on that my life had changed, and something was different. I literally knew from there on that I would never be the same again. My mum and dad used to say to me, "You're not happy, Mark, you're not happy, it's not wrong with you." I can see what they mean. And the reason being is because I was missing Laura, and when Laura came into my life, she fueled it all back up. So, she is the most amazing woman I've ever met. I just want to say, Laura, you're the best thing that's ever happened to me, and I will never let you down. Your family can always rely on me to be there for you, because if anyone will ever touch you, I'll kill them.
Don't worry, Bob, we've got it covered.
I am truly proud and honoured to be able to give her away, and to Mark, who's a blinding fella. I met Laura, she was 3 years old. I was a 23-year-old man, and I used to go out raving every weekend. That was my life. Mark, you know she's got a vicious temper. The women in this family all have, correct? When James was about, I don't know, 4 or 5, if he stepped out of line, she would pick up a 2-foot T-Rex and smash him over the head with it. So, make sure you put loads of sponges and soft objects in the house. Anything with corners or anything hard objects, you'll put him in trouble. And Laura was in the police force, so she really did grow up a lot, and it changed her outlook on life, I think. And she's now a social worker, which is kind of the same thing, right? And she's amazing at it. The amount of care and love that she gives, and she looks after the elderly, and they are so lucky to have her to do that. I wish that if it was my parents, not yet, Dad, we're not ready yet, but I'm sorry, we're in bed yet. Oh no, but that's all. But if it was like that, I would love for Laura to know that Laura was looking after them, because she was such a loving, caring person. I've got a few words of wisdom. You've got to be patient, selfless, you've got to have a wicked sense of humour, and selective hearing. I can't tell you when to select that hearing, we'll work that one out, but it will come in time. Spend quality time together. Loving how you feel today, try and make that last throughout. And remember today when the bad times come, and they will, because it happens to everyone, remember today and how you feel. Yeah? So keep going. And just care for each other, that's all. Just care for each other. Raise your glasses to the bride and groom. And let's have a party now.